Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. I have tried to admit everyone. So let me know if you have joined. Let me know if you can hear me. Good afternoon, change makers. Can you all hear me? Good, good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can see you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wonderful. Thank you all for joining the first Thursday program for the month of September. My name is Ebere Oko. Ebere Oko, that is my name. And this is your first time of actually meeting me in person. I have communicated with some of you on WhatsApp, and this is my first time, your first time seeing me in person. So this is what I look like. I am the membership coordinator of the African Food Change Makers, membership coordinator of the African Food Change Makers. And I am pleased to be with you this afternoon to share knowledge, to share insights on today's topic. So today, we'll be focusing on optimizing logistics and supply chain for agro-business success. And this is a common challenge for every business, not just agro-business. Logistics and supply chain is an issue that every business faces from time to time. So today we are hoping that we will learn one or two things to add value to our own businesses. But before we go on, I'll just take you through today's agenda. So we'll have the introduction. As you all know me now, I'm Ebere Oko, membership coordinator, AFC. I would also like to know every one of you. So please, when it's time for the introduction, you will just put your name and your country and the kind of business you do in the chat box. And then we'll run a very brief poll to know where you are and to know the kind of business that you do. And then we will take you through what AFC is about, African Food Change Makers, and also the numerous opportunities that are in the hall. And then after that, we introduce our esteemed speaker to you, and then the speaker will take us through her presentation. And after the presentation, there will be opportunities for questions and answers. So please have your notepads and your pens with you. Take notes as much as you can, and then ask questions when you need to ask them. And then after that, after the speaking session, we'll take a group photograph, and before we take you through the process of joining the AFC community if you have not joined. And then when we are done with that, we go through the next steps of introducing you to our social media handles and show you how you can engage with the community and the entire AFC team. So without wasting much of our time, let us go to the introduction. Please, in the comments, in the chat box, just put your name, your country, and the kind of agro-business that you do. Your name, your country, and the kind of agro-business that you do. Name, Simon Mochina, I'd like to know where you're from. Caroline Mbwaga, nice to meet you. Abiola Salau, nice to meet you. Andrew Yebuchi, nice to meet you. You're from Delta State. Oh, that's my state. Nice to meet you. Kevin, nice to meet you. Oh, someone's from Congo here. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Bill from Liberia. Nice to meet you. Femi, nice to meet you. Milton from Uganda, nice to meet you. Steve's from Sierra Leone, nice to meet you. Peppo, nice to meet you. Wow, nice to meet all of you. So as you're putting in your name and your country, also show us how you feel today. Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you cold? How's the weather in your area? Tell us how you feel today with an emoji. Let us know. If you are happy, pull a smiling emoji. Peter Bassi, nice to meet you. Wonderful. Oh, Miriam, why? I hope everything is fine. Honore. Honore is happy. Honore is happy. Femi, why? Why are you sad? Bill is happy. Stephen is extremely happy. He's laughing. Nice to meet all of you. Well, in Nigeria, yes. In fact, it is what we are going through right now. Nigeria is a very interesting place to be, but we'll survive. We'll survive. We are change makers, so in the little way we will influence change within our environment. Hi, Andrew. I believe that means you are happy. Eh? Hi. Wow, everyone is happy. So I'm glad that you all are, most of you at least, are happy. And I believe that by the end of this program, even more will be happier for it. Okay, so let's quickly run the poll as I had said. Let's quickly run the poll. Tell us what region of Africa you're joining us from. Can you all see the poll, please? Yes, you can see the poll. Please just fill it up. What region of Africa are you joining us from? Are you Central Africa, East Africa, North Africa, Southern Africa, West Africa? Or you're outside Africa? Just let us know where you are at the moment. And then we also tell us if you are a member of the AFC Hub. Let us know if you are a member. Let us know. Okay. I can see you all are filling it up already. Good. Well done. Well done. Nobody from Central Africa? Okay. Okay, I can see what you're doing. So we have businesses in the ideation stage. We have startup businesses here. We have already established businesses here. Wonderful. Keep it coming. Keep the poll coming. Keep the poll coming. No one is in North Africa here. Keep the poll coming. Okay. I think we can end the poll now and get the results. Have we all sent in our poll? Have we all completed the poll? Okay. Okay, so we can send in the results now quickly, so we'll just know those that we are working with here. So here's the result of our poll. We have 57% of today's participants from West Africa. That is around us here. I'm sure a lot of you are from Nigeria. And then we have 9% from South Africa. We have 29% from East Africa and 6% from Central Africa. Oh, wow. 49% of you are members and 51% of you are not members. So today you will become members. I hope you are ready to do that. Okay. So these are the kind of businesses you have. 94% of you already have an agro business. So you either own or work for an agro business. Beautiful. Well done. Well done. 6% are looking to start. Good. It's not late. You can start up. It is a very lucrative space. What are your expectations for attending this first Thursday meeting? So 40% wants to learn more about us, AFC. Wonderful. You will learn more about us. You want to discover new opportunities for your agro business? Of course, that will also come up. You want to gain insight on the topic? 63%. Good. And then 57% want to network with other entrepreneurs in the sector. Okay, great. Which of these best describes your business? 17% of you have your business in ideation stage. 34% are startups. 40% are already established for more than 3 years. Wonderful. 9% of you have raised external financing at least once. Okay, that is wonderful. Okay, well done, well done, well done. This is good to see. Thank you all for participating in this poll, and we hope to meet your expectations at this program. So before we go on, for those that are new here, those that are new within the AFC space, I'll just take you through a brief introduction about what we do, what we're about, and how we add value to this space. So the AFC is a non-profit organization committed to nourishing Africa. In fact, that is our tagline, nourishing Africa, changing the narrative. We believe that small and medium-sized enterprises are the lifeblood of the food ecosystem in Africa. These enterprises are driven by visionary, dynamic, and innovative entrepreneurs like yourselves, who operate as primary producers, aggregators, processors, distributors, finance and technology providers, even chefs, cooks, consultants, and innovators. And we call all of them, we call you change makers. Faced with the devastating impacts of climate change, global and local risks and shocks, and even macro and microeconomic challenges, these entrepreneurs need funding, training, visibility, market linkages, and a community to support successfully scale their businesses. Through the African Food Chain Makers Hub, we enable African entrepreneurs like you to start and scale resilient and sustainable agro-businesses that nourish Africa and the world. So how do we do this? We build a community of vibrant change makers, a community of agro-businesses, a community of vibrant change makers, a community of agro-businesses that are looking forward to influencing the food ecosystem. And then we give access to real data and opportunities to our members. And these opportunities you will see later on in this program. We also help our members boost visibility, brand and business visibility, and recognition across the world through our own strategic partnerships. So we allow our members ride on our partnerships, and then we give them access to numerous learnings and training programs. Okay, so what drives us are our mission and our vision. Our mission is to enable African entrepreneurs start and scale resilient and sustainable agro-businesses that feed Africa and the world by providing training, funding opportunities, exposure, trade linkages, and fostering a vibrant community of change makers. And our vision is to have 1 million successful and sustainable African agro-businesses that are transforming the food ecosystem and are recognized and respected across the globe. So for us, we are interested in your business. We are interested in giving you the support you require to scale your business, to help you run your business better, to give you the capacity that you need to actually run your business better and become visible to customers across the world. Now, these are the opportunities we have for you. Our opportunities range from funding opportunities to capacity building opportunities, events, and lots more. These are the opportunities ongoing at the moment, and I don't want you to miss that, because you see that all the deadlines will fall before the end of September. One that is very interesting is investing in women in Nigeria. This is the round 2 of this program, and it's relevant for Nigerian entrepreneurs. and the deadline is 12th of September 2024. Another one is Chemistry for Climate Change Action Challenge, available for all countries, every entrepreneur across the globe. And the deadline is 15th of September 2024. And then another one is grant financing to support women-owned SMEs for Kenyans, entrepreneurs in Kenya. If you are in Kenya, I hope you are not sleeping on this. This is very important. The deadline is ending 15th September 2024. So to access other opportunities like this, you go to www.afchub.org/funding, and you will see many more of these opportunities. For capacity building, there is a call for application, the Agro Innovation Summit for Nigerians, and the deadline for this application is 10th of September 2024. Don't sleep on this. And our very own Brace, organized by the African Food Change Makers, the deadline for application is 11th of September 2024. And before the end of this program, a colleague of mine will come and tell us more about this Brace. There is the Business Improvement Competition, Sudan, for those in Sudan, and the deadline is 22nd of September 2024. Please don't sleep on these opportunities. To access more of these opportunities, you go to www.afchub.org/capacity-building. And then we have other opportunities for you. We have events for you. We have trainings and workshops for you that you can, on your own, access on our website. So you just go to our website and access all of these opportunities. Now it's time to address why we are here. So we have an esteemed speaker. Her name is Audrey Gia. She's going to take us through the optimizing logistics and supply chain for our agro businesses. Audrey Gia is the co-founder and CEO of Zimi. Zimi is a tech-enabled fulfillment provider connecting merchants in emerging markets to global buyers, with an initial focus on Africa and US trade. The African continent exports over $600 billion in goods yearly, with $83 billion, which is 14% of the amount, going to the US. However, excessive shipping costs and inefficient supply chains result in an estimated $50 billion in missed export opportunities annually. Wow. Zimi solves this problem by making it more accessible, cheaper, and faster for African merchants like yourself to sell to global buyers. With Zimi, buyers can be reached in as little as 2 days for a fraction of the price. Wow. Before Zimi, Audrey supported the expansion and unlocked millions of dollars in revenue for e-commerce businesses like Peloton and Zola.com, and launched fintech products to enable commerce at startups like Duplo. She launched Nigeria's first buy now, pay later solution. Wow, we have a lot to learn from you, Audrey. Audrey holds a Bachelor of Arts from Dartmouth College and an MBA from Stanford University's Graduate School of Business. Wow, that is huge. Welcome, Audrey.
Hello, great to meet you. Thank you for the great introduction.
Yes, we're happy to have you. We're honored to have you, and we're looking forward to learning from you today. Audrey, you have the floor.
Okay, great. Let me share my screen. Hey, can everyone see this? Okay.
Yes, I can see you.
Okay, so hi everyone. I'm Audrey Gia, the founder and CEO of Zimmy, and today I'll be talking about optimizing your logistics for agribusiness success, but through the lens, of course, of the ways that Zimmy can potentially support you all as you go about launching and expanding your agribusiness across the US and European markets. And so the first thing I always like to say is that the world wants what the African continent has, and this means there's a huge potential for growth on the African continent. When we think about key commodities, Kenyan roses make up 40% of flower sales in Europe. Ethiopia is famous for its coffee. It has $1 billion export market. So many other ingredients that can only be sourced from the African continent, such as shea butter, and then countless others that can be sourced from around the world, but we have a competitive advantage with all of the natural resources that we have. Many of the products I'm sure all of you are growing and selling, whether as raw commodities or productized, cashew nuts, peanuts, like hibiscus, moringa powder, oil, so many things that have become popular on a global scale. But the world like wanting and needing what we're growing and producing is just the first step. And so despite what we see as demand that buyers have for African agro commodities, they oftentimes have a really difficult time accessing them. So it's high upfront costs. Buyers are expected to pay upfront for goods, and the cost of shipping is oftentimes limiting for them. So US wholesale buyers expect to pay on net terms. And so you all might be producing and expected to ship to them, and then they don't want to pay for 30, 60, 90 days, whatever the payment terms are. But of course, as a local agribusiness, you want to receive your payment up front, but they're used to these delayed payment terms. I'll jump to the third piece on quality assurance and discovery. So buyers in global markets often have a hard time actually finding and then vetting quality of products that are being sourced from around the world. By aggregating you all into one program, African Food Changemakers, I know, is aiming to solve this problem. And then there's the issue of fragmented logistics. So logistics from Africa to the world is often less efficient than between other markets to the world. And so that's what we focused on today is logistics infrastructure in Africa is often fragmented. It makes it extremely difficult and inefficient to move goods cross-border in a fast and cost-effective way. Like generating demand for your products is a great first step, but the next important step is actually how do you get these goods across the world to the buyers that want them? And with unreliable and long government post services, and expensive courier options, many African businesses are forced to pay more than 50% of the price of goods to ship their products. If you're not shipping a full container, we've seen many people take flights or send items on flights with them with extra baggage to get their goods from one country to the other. And just know that this is not normal, and logistics challenges cost businesses in Africa overall as an aggregate to lose about $50 billion in opportunity every single year. So these are the points I already pointed out too. So many of you must be feeling this burden. We've identified that 80% of sellers on the African continent report logistics and order fulfillment as a primary challenge. It's slow, complex, and extremely lengthy. But the challenge is that international buyers are used to Amazon-like fulfillment and deliveries. So I will speak from both a direct-to-consumer as well as a B2B wholesale standpoint. So on the direct-to-consumer front, With Amazon, Amazon has kind of set a mindset in people to expect 2-day shipping for free. And so 73% of consumers view fast delivery as a critical online shopping criteria. So if any of you are selling via an e-commerce channel, if a seller has to make a choice between a brand or business that is offering 2-day free shipping, even if the goods cost more, they're more likely to purchase from that business than a business via which shipping takes a long time and it's expensive. So the other points, 85% of shoppers are more likely to buy when 2-day delivery is offered. And then 77% of shoppers have abandoned a purchase due to unsatisfactory shipping options. So because shoppers in the West are used to receiving their products quickly and in good time, they just won't. They just will not shop from a business if they see that the delivery fees are like over 50% of the product's costs, and if shipping will take up to 15 days to reach them. And then I think a common misconception is that, well, okay, that's direct consumer niche, but what if I am a B2B wholesale business focused on wholesale fulfillments? Like if I'm selling to a retail buyer, they might wait as long as necessary in order to receive my products. But this actually isn't the case. So wholesale buyers actually also expect easy pickup and fast delivery. So essentially, there many of your competitors that are located in the US have warehousing and storage facilities close to where these buyers are. So if they have to make a decision between a business where they have to deal with the cross-border shipping, figure out how to pick it up from the port, the sampling process took a long time because they asked for one sample and it took 2 weeks to reach them, and then they gave feedback, and then it took an additional week or so for the additional sample to come, maybe even longer, they might just go with a more convenient option. Many of these wholesale buyers expect to pick up goods themselves at local warehouses, and would like it to be as fast and convenient as possible. And then even for the sampling process, wholesale buyers expect to receive samples as soon as they ask for them. I'll give an anecdote, for example, of a coffee producer I recently spoke to that is selling to Whole Foods and Walmart. He has his goods stored at a warehouse in New Jersey, and every other day retail buyers stop to pick up coffee beans from that specific warehouse, and essentially they will not source from any single producer that does not store their goods in that warehouse. So retail buyers and direct-to-consumer buyers alike expect to receive goods quickly and in good time and at an affordable price. And so essentially, what this means for all of you is that it's extremely important to streamline your logistics in order to succeed on a global scale. And so fast shipping, like I mentioned, affordable terms, and then something that is also important is localized storage and fulfillment, because truly what will help you unlock the fastest shipping, the most affordable terms, is by holding and storing inventory, if possible, depending on the goods that you're selling, closer to where your end customers are. And so to share a little bit of context about Zimmy, our aim is to solve all of these challenges. And our aim is really to make selling internationally as easy as selling locally. And so we enable African agribusinesses to distribute goods to their direct-to-consumer and B2B buyers affordably and in good time. Started with the focus on North America, but we've also expanded to Europe as well. So go through each of the things that we offer, that we know will help your business scale. So the first is warehousing and storage. And so we have key warehousing and storage facilities located across the US as well as the UK. And essentially, what this allows agribusinesses to do is to ship products in bulk to us, hold and store inventory closer to where end customers are. So if there's a sample that needs to go out, you can reach customers very quickly. If you'll see here, we listed Shopify, WooCommerce, or Amazon. We have direct integrations with Amazon, Shopify, and WooCommerce, so that if you're selling across these platforms, you receive an order, we can pick, pack, ship it out, and send it out that same day to any of your your D2C buyers. We serve as a pickup point for B2B buyers who would like to also source maybe containers from your businesses. And so we help with cross-border through our network of partners with customs clearance, and then our warehouse can serve as a landing place, a centralized location for these buyers to actually come pick up or for us to ship out of. And then along with this, we also support with inventory management and international payouts. So it's kind of like a suite of products via which you can streamline your supply chains to sell to the world more efficiently. So a breakdown of how it works: you connect your online store or send us your product catalog, ship inventory in bulk to our warehouses, and then as orders come in or as requests from buyers come in, we'll pick, pack, and ship the same day. And so by leveraging Zimmy and taking advantage of either shared cargo space or shared container spaces, plus storing closer to where end customers are, and then fulfilling actually from within these international markets versus from the African continent directly, merchants who leverage Zimmy are able to save 50% more on cross-border shipping costs and actually deliver products to their customers in as little as 2 days, instead of the 2 to 6 weeks it might take if you're shipping one-off orders from the African continent, especially via sea, to the US market, and also for a fraction of the price. So like I was mentioning earlier, consumers and retail buyers expect to receive their orders and their samples cheaply and in affordable time. And what Zimmy is doing is we're giving businesses an opportunity to provide Amazon-like fulfillment to their end customers by offering discounted cross-border shipping, localized storage, and then last mile delivery across the US and Europe. Yeah, and this is some context on the team. Of course, I've already been introduced, but quick plug for our team. My co-founder, Peter, has been working to unlock global commerce as a tech leader at Shop for the past 5 years. Spent the past 25 years unlocking and streamlining supply chains around the world through organizations such as Tiffany & Co., FedEx, Air France Cargo, QVC, and more. But essentially, just to reiterate, it's great to generate demand for your products. It's great to launch your business, but truly, there's no way to unlock growth without having like fast and efficient supply chains to actually move your products from where you are to the rest of the world. Whether you leverage Zimmy to help you or leverage someone else, I do know that there are some very specialized products that might require very specialized storage and fulfillment needs. Also happy to introduce anyone to other players, but it is extremely important to ensure that your goods are localized in the markets that you're looking to sell in, so that the buyers you're trying to reach out to can purchase quickly and in a cost-efficient way. So that brings me to the end of my presentation. I think now it's time for Q&A. So I will let someone from the AFC team take over.
Thank you very much, Audrey. Thank you so much for your time and this conversation about Zimi. And I'm sure everyone that has paid attention to this session now understands that there are many ways, there are more efficient ways of connecting to your buyers. So I'll open the floor now for questions and answers. If you have questions, you raise your hand, I'll call your name and then ask you to unmute and then we'll pick up there. Just give me a second. Okay, I can see Yenny Sam. You can unmute so that we can hear you. Unmute Yenny Sam to ask a question.
Oh, I think you have to unmute people yourself, maybe.
Okay.
Settings of this chat. It says.
Hi. Okay, thank you very much for the opportunity to ask my question. Thank you very much, Audrey. I'm both excited and impressed to see that you're doing such an amazing work and to see that you're a woman. It's an inspiration to every one of us in entrepreneurship. So my question is on the area of getting to partner with your organization. Now, for example, myself, I'm connecting from Nigeria and not like I have already existing customers in the United States or other European countries. But yeah, we have prospects and we have goods or we have products and as well as produce. I want to know how exactly can we be able to partner with you? Is there a fee attached to the services? Are there some basic requirements that, it's required of us? I want you to throw more light in that regards. What do we need to register to probably get onboarded to be able to send our products to you? What are the criteria that our products need to meet to be able to be accepted at your warehouse? And probably the area of, you talked about inventory as well. So I just want you to throw more light on how we can actually partner if we want to partner with Zimi. Thank you.
Yes, of course. Great questions. I'll put my contact information in the chat, and that way anyone who is interested, we can discuss more details about your individual case and the costs associated offline. But essentially, we charge for storage. Storing a pallet is about $30 per month. If you want to store fewer goods, of course, it would be far less. And then we also have a monthly Zimi membership fee, but for AFC members, we are offering a discount. But I'm happy to follow up with you with more detailed pricing via email. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Audrey. Isa, you can ask your question.
Okay, hello. Good afternoon. I am Isa Abdul Qadir from Kano, Nigeria. Actually, my question goes the same with the previous question the other lady asked. But I would like to add a little, which I think it will be given more light about. I'm also to ask about partnership because I'm from Kano here. We deal with a lot of exports, but logistics as supply chain, as she mentioned earlier, is our challenges. Even we are having available products, we are having available buyers, but due to the chain or the expenses inside, it gives us a lot of headaches. So I don't know if Zimi have a provision for this partnership and also like a medium where we can come in with our own ideas and with our own how do I supporting items or supporting factors that we can work together to see the delivery or the shipping or the supply has gone smoothly. So I would still also like to have a direct contact with CEO or any other partner that we can discuss this well, maybe after the meeting or anytime given.
Yes, of course. I would love to discuss offline, but definitely open to partnership. I
Okay.
also think the more of you that on board with Zimmy, the more beneficial it is to all of you, because then you can all benefit from shared container spaces. There's also if stores that are sourcing from African producers or distributors know that they can get everything that they might need from the African continent in one place, that's an even better sell. So like the more that we work together, the better, like the more beneficial it is for everyone combined.
Okay. Okay.
So definitely drop me a note, and very, very happy to speak further.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Olayinka. Olayinka, you can unmute.
Okay, good evening. My name is Olayinka, and I'm joining this call from Nigeria. I want to say well done to Hore for this innovation, because you have actually passed through what logistics actually people have gone through logistics. I don't know, maybe let me say in Nigeria, you know this would be a very good thing for us. Because personally, I had a lot of issues with logistics. That's earlier this year where the goods we sent was actually sent back, and still now the goods are yet to get to the place again when it was resent. So my question now is that aside from becoming a member of the Zimi, is it that are we going to be using just sea shipping or the air shipping, or and if we decide not to store our goods with you, is there a way we can go about it?
Yes, so if you don't store your goods with us, we are still happy to introduce you to our cross-border shipping partners via which we're able to offer solutions. And so we can help connect you so that you're able to still access discounted cargo rates as well as shared container spaces as well, even if you don't store it with us.
Okay, thank you very much. And also, before I go, is your this thing only offering those that are selling finished goods or raw materials also with it? Is it just finished goods or with raw materials?
Yeah, so we're able to
Can you hear me? I mean,
yes. Can you hear me?
yeah, of course.
Yes, it's not just finished goods, it's also raw products. So we work with a variety of products. We just unfortunately at this time cannot work with any frozen goods.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Kai, you can ask your question.
Hello, can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes. Okay. I'm happy to be here. Hi, Audrey. I'm Kai. I live in the US right now, and one of the things that I would like to do is start doing work over in the continent, on the continent of Africa. And one of the countries, I'm in the process of identifying what that looks like. And so I was wondering what, as a farmer, which is what I do here in the US, how, and I can reach out offline. I'm just curious as to how, is it something like if we have, I know you just mentioned not frozen goods, but a cool storage spaces, if they are like fresh produce and things of that nature, is that something that is offered? And I'm assuming it's best for me to just reach out to you offline as far as what that might look like for me being outside of the continent.
Yes, yes, definitely. We do have cold storage, temperature controlled storage. So that's definitely something we can work with you on. And then yes, so we're able to work with a variety of products. Our facilities equip us to do so, and would love to connect one-on-one to see how I can support your specific use case.
Okay, and then is there a website? I may have missed it for.
Yes. Let me also send the website in the chat.
Okay.
There's our site.
All right. Thank you. I'm looking forward to connecting.
Me too.
Thank you. Thank you for the question. Justin. Justin.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
My name is Justin Mbisi. I'm from East Africa. The country is Tanzania mainland.
Great to meet you.
Okay. So ask your question, Justin. Nice to meet
My
you.
question is, how a mode of partnership about for those who are we are on starting that idea to produce, and when we connecting for agreement of that commodities to be sold outside, how preliminaries, one who is a co-producers, and what agreement will be happen after the selling, or we partner for selling, and that is we get back of things which being selling outside. That is our first question. Second,
No, sorry, you cut out, but what was the first question? I couldn't hear that well.
Zimi, did you see it's right now group to get more connecting? Thank you.
We lost you. Can you ask your question again?
Hello?
Yes, can you ask your question again? We lost you for a bit.
Oh, the question is, what is the model of partnership of that business? First question. Second question, Zimi, did you see now to have a group WhatsApp which can assist many people to contact you, and how can you going to assist them on how to build a strong partnership about that producing products?
Okay. Did you get that, Audrey? The first question is asking what the mode of partnership is,
Yes.
and then it's asking if you have a WhatsApp community or a group where where he can be reached and where you can also answer all the questions.
Yeah, so the mode of partnership is basically upon like paying a monthly membership fee, you would then join the Zimi community and have access to all of the things that I previously mentioned. And then in terms of a WhatsApp community, we actually don't have one live yet, but that is a great idea. And so I think from this suggestion, we will definitely we will definitely create one. And so maybe I believe the AFC team has everyone's contact information here. So maybe what I'll do is I can send an email out to everyone that's on this line, and whoever wants to join the community can reply with their phone numbers. And obviously, if you're not already part of African Food Change Makers, you should also join that community first. But in terms of Zimmy, yes, would love to make a WhatsApp group so that you can learn from each other, and also ask me, maybe ask more questions in one place.
Okay, thank you.
Sobechukwu, can we have unmute Sobechukwu?
Okay, thank you so much, AFC. Privileged to be one of the ambassadors, and this is a great one. Thank you, Audrey. We have a number of farmers at the site where we're going to speak with them about the issue of logistics, because we know well, I'm currently in Nigeria. I live in the Netherlands, but I've been in Nigeria for some time. So we find a way to aggregate from farmers to reduce the losses. We had issue with food security from position A to B. You could have it in surplus, but in the major cities, we'll have scarcity of it. So logistics is a major quite issue, but I'm asking specifically for those who already have interest to send goods abroad. Incidentally, I joined late because of where I was. Just like you already mentioned, we would be happy to partner with you from the state government levels, especially for young youth who are farmers who have a certain percentage of their produce that are to be exported. So we've tried liaising with other logistic firms, but we've been having one of the hiccups. Imagine somebody sending goods from Lagos, Nigeria to Manchester, UK, and it will take over 15 days. So we would want to a way or position where we could close up on the time lag. So if this is the kind of services Zimi would provide, would definitely be appreciated, and find a way to partner with you through the community of people we consult. So if it's something that is possible, we would take the discussion further beyond here. Thank you again, and welcome to AFC.
Thank you. No, it's definitely possible. So let's connect offline.
Okay, then we have Kweku. Hope I got that right. Kweku.
Yes, you got that right, it's Kweku. So Kweku in the message from Ghana, and nice to be part of this seminar. So with regards to Audrey's presentation, she made me understand that she has some warehouses in UK and US. So in my curiosity, I wanted to find out if she has same in any of the European countries, because from my side, we trade mostly with European countries. So if there is a way that she owns a warehouse there, we can ship bulk to a warehouse, then there will be small distribution to our clients. So that is the question I wanted to ask, if she has any warehouse in any of the European countries, to be precise, maybe Spain
Yes.
or Holland.
And are these retail buyers, like wholesale buyers, that are purchasing your products, or is it
So they are wholesale buyers, but because it's a new trade, they are trying to get some commodities as sample, so 2 tons each. So I want to ship a full container, like a 20 metric ton container. Then they will be taking it 2 tons each till the container is empty.
Okay. Okay, makes sense. Okay, so essentially we have our UK location, and right now from the UK is where we distribute to the rest of the European continent. We are looking at opening another location in Europe, like in a country that's still part of the EU. And so what I can do is please send me a note via WhatsApp or email and we can discuss because it's on our roadmap before the end of the year to get another location in Europe. We were looking at France, but we haven't moved forward with anything yet. So definitely Spain and Portugal are also places we'd be open to as well. So
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Mitchell.
Thank you very much. You could hear me, right?
Yes,
Good
we can
evening
hear you.
from Nigeria.
Please.
My name is Mitchell.
Yeah.
My name is Ambassador Mitchell Chukudi. First of all, I'll throw this question before I go over. Does Zim actually work with fruits and vegetables, not frozen, fresh?
Yes, we definitely can.
What type of fruits actually? Because I think, okay, let me mention, we are working on pineapple, large scale, watermelon, and banana. So we are trying to, it's large. We might not be able to, we want to source from more markets over there. So I wanted to be sure if you actually go with such kind of fruits.
So I will say to date, we haven't worked with anyone that supplies fruit to be transparent. But we definitely are open to.
Or about hibiscus, dried hibiscus.
Yes, dried hibiscus we have worked with.
Okay. I think I'll have to work with you on that. So is it the primary organization like my startup that will fund the bill for the logistics from where it's coming from Nigeria to where you are? I don't know how the structure like. Do you have a takeoff from here in Nigeria that we can push the product to in Nigeria and it takes off from there? And do you have a possible structure that enables us to share profit, possibly if we don't have the funds to push the project from your end? So if actually the profit is shared between companies, they have a sharing formula that can be agreed and signed possibly by the two organizations.
Yeah, so right now we don't offer any credit terms. So it is on you as an organization to pay up front, but happy to connect you with depending what country you're in, lenders who might be able to help you get working capital loans.
Okay, that means you support startups to get working capital to help them push their product from Nigeria to Europe, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not our core business, but we can connect you to people that can help.
Okay, thank you very much for this question. I'll look forward to. I will send you an email. I have your email. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Humo?
Yes.
Please
And I think
unmute
we're at time, AFC team. But maybe I take one more question and everyone else can follow up with me via
Okay,
WhatsApp.
so yes, please. So everyone, after Humo, we'll conclude and let Audrey go because she has other things to run to, but she has dropped her contacts. So please feel free to reach out to her after this session. So just take one more question. Humo, you have the floor.
All right, thank you for giving me the opportunity. And Audrey, thank you for the insightful session. It really opened our eyes to many opportunities. But I want to ask quickly on do you have the particular commodity or food products you are interested in or just any? Because like me, I'm into spices and the nuts and series. So I don't know whether you have particular product you have interest on, or you have a diversity of products or commodity you can trade with. And Secondly, I want to, since many people are indicating their interest here, I don't know whether you can make it open to people that are interested to work in terms of forum where everybody can see what is going on. Because I don't really, I've not exported before, so I just want to take the advantage and opportunity to leverage on this. That's why I'm asking. I don't know how do we go about it. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, no problem. So essentially, yes, we think that there's a lot of opportunity for all of you to learn from each other. And then for us, in terms of products, it's honestly whatever you want to sell. We never dictate, go find this and then come store with us. And so essentially, if you offline give me an indication of what kind of goods you're moving, we can tell you whether or not we have worked with those products before in the past. But today we're working with people who export cashew nuts, moringa powder, moringa oil, shea butter, many cassava flour. So we work with a wide range of suppliers for both finished and unfinished products. So willing to assess anything on a case by case basis. And yes, my I've left my email and my WhatsApp number in the chat. I will, let's see if I can, I'll put it one more time just in case anyone has missed it. And yes, feel free to reach out to me on either method.
Okay, thank you so much, Audrey, for your time. I know you've even extended your stay. Thank you so much for your patience. Please, before you go, we would like to take a group photograph. So everyone, please turn on your video. Turn on your video, everyone, while the admin takes a group photograph. Turn on your video, everyone, please. For those who still have their hands up, please permit us. You can always reach Audrey through the contact information she has put on the chat box. So please reach out to her and then she will answer other questions. But let us all turn on our videos so that we can take the picture. Are we good? Admin, are we good? Oh, some people are still turning on. Okay, good. Thank you so much once again, Audrey, for your time. And this is an opportunity, a networking opportunity for even our members, and I'm sure you will receive all of them when they reach out to you.
Yeah, sounds great. Thank you so much, everyone. It was great to meet you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, so let us continue. Let us quickly go through. I noticed that a lot of us are not members of this platform. These are the opportunities you get as members. We run this Thursday program every month. And imagine the opportunities that will come to your doorstep every month if you become a member. So we'll just take you through this opportunity, the way you can become a member of the AFC platform. Now, let me just remind you, for those that joined us late, these are the benefits of becoming a member. What we do really, our goal actually is to provide opportunities for you, for African agro SMEs to scale together. We want all of us to scale together. We want all of us to succeed, to run sustainable and successful businesses together. And we support you by giving you access, any kind of access to strengthen and scale your business. We prepare your business to enter new African and global markets. Look at the kind of program, the kind of presentation we just had from Audrey now. So you see how you can reach out to the global markets. This is what we do for our members. We give you referrals to funding referrals. We give you opportunities for speaking at different events, international events. We give you exhibition opportunities. We give you access to vibrant community members from across the world. In fact, without even going far, even in the chat box here, I could see that a lot of you have already started networking. That is what we do for our members. We give you access to global market linkages. We enhance the visibility and promote media engagement of your businesses. We give you access to exclusive networking events, and we give you access to our resource hub. How do you join the community? It is a very easy way. You first of all go to our website, www.afchub.org. afchub.org. And when you click on the link, this is what will show. This is how the website looks like. When you click on the website, the top right corner of the website, you will see the login if you're already a member, or the join the community if you are new to the community. So once you click on the community, you'll be asked the first questions. The first question you will be asked is to know if you want to know if you have an agro-food business operating in Africa. Either you own it or you run it. So if you own an agro-food business or you belong to the management team of any agro-food business in Africa, then you should be here. When you click yes, it takes you to the next one. Has the business been in operation for at least 6 months? This is another criteria. You must have been operating your business for at least 6 months. And if you fall in this category, you click yes. Do you have a functional and up-to-date website or an active social media page dedicated to your agro-food business? Do you have a social media handle? Do you have a website? Do you have a blog? If you do, you click yes. This is very important for you because I will show you how our marketplace looks and you will see how you can link your products from our own website to your own social media handle or website. So if you have it, you click yes, and then this form will show up. So all you need to do is to fill up all of this, your name, last name, your email, your country, the name of your company, your mobile number so that you can be reached, your gender, your date of birth, how you heard about us. If you have a referral, you click the referral, you put in the referral's name, you create your password, confirm your password, and very importantly, you upload your company registration documents. Every field here that is tagged with red is a compulsory field. And all of this information is to ensure that every member of our hub are verified. We don't want to give unscrupulous access to scammers, for instance. We want to ensure that everybody who joins our hub are real and active business people. So that is why we go through this process to register you. Having said that, I would like to show you how our marketplace looks like. Look at our marketplace. So you see it. It's only our member that can upload their products on our marketplace. Only members. But you see this marketplace is open to anybody that accesses our website, member or not. So you can imagine the exposure it gives you. And we have visitors on this website from across Africa and even outside Africa on a daily basis. And you don't want to miss this opportunity. When you upload your products here, anyone that comes here to click on buy item, this link will take them to your own site. And so you communicate from there. Okay, so don't sleep on this opportunity. It's very important that you become a member so that you can continue to benefit from the hub. Next steps. Before I go on with the next steps, I know some of us have heard of the program Brace. I mentioned it briefly at the beginning of this session, and I will call on Amaka, who is the program coordinator of the Brace program, to just give a brief overview of this Brace program. Amaka. Applications have started, by the way, so please don't sleep on this opportunity. Amaka.
Okay, hi everyone. Thank you,
Hi, Amaka.
Mary, for the wonderful coordination, and thank you, Audrey, for the nice knowledge you've shared with us today. Okay, so today we are actually talking about BRACE program. It's an intensive capacity development program that helps to support agripreneurs like you that are in the food industry and also their SMEs. It helps to make you to be very aware of how your businesses are affected by climate change, and to enable you on strategies that you need to put in place to mitigate and also adapt to climate change. And also, it's actually a self-paced learning platform where you can log in and put in your password, and also you have your time to study. It's just 7 hours, you are done. But then we have an interactive session every Friday where we invite industry experts to come and talk to you on climate issues. We talk about case study. We have opportunity to ask as many questions you need to ask. We cover both from production to processing to distribution, all value chain in agriculture. That anything you need to know in managing your climate, in managing your business and make it more sustainable. We're actually looking at agri-SMEs that are within the ages of 18 to 40 years. Your business needs to be registered and also an operational business. You have to be a citizen of an African country. So it's not just for a particular region or the other part of the continent. So any agri-SMEs within the continent is allowed to participate in these projects. And you'll be able to have access to these other documents aside the modules that we are going to learn in the platform. There are other additional PDF files and links that can even give you more insights on what building resilience in climate and also environmental shock is all about. This free intensive course equips agripreneurs like you with essential knowledge and tools to thrive amid climate change. You all will believe with me that climate change is affecting a lot of businesses, and it's good for you to actually be aware of how to mitigate it and also to adapt. So our advice, you don't miss this opportunity to, it's nice for you to enroll on this interesting course. The link is showing it's showing on the screen now. The deadline for the application is 11 September. So you have like 6 days to apply. So kindly apply and also share with other agri SMEs in your network so that they can also benefit in this an interesting course. Thank you, everyone, and over to you, Ebere.
Thank you very much, Amaka. So all you just need to do to register is click on this link, www.brace.afchub.org/application. Please don't sleep on this opportunity. Now, how can you engage with us? We have, first of all, our hub, as I showed you. When you open that hub and you have registered, there's what we call the dashboard, and this is how it looks like. Just give me a minute. So once you register, you have your own type of agro LinkedIn, if you like. So you can make posts about your products, you can share posts about your products. If you have events, if you have programs that you want every one of us to know, you are free to make posts on this platform like you do on your Facebook, your LinkedIn, and the likes. And then you can also engage other entrepreneurs on this platform. So this is one way you can engage with the community. Another way you can engage with the community is to join our WhatsApp platform and our Telegram platform. So you do that and then you reach out to other members of the community. You can ask questions as much as you want. You can network and also showcase your own brand. Please share your feedback on ways we can improve and serve you better, because we are here for you. We are the African food change makers. We were created because there are food change makers out there changing the world, influencing the ecosystem. So tell us what we can do to serve you better. Tell us what we can do to improve engagement. And you can always reach out to us via our emails. Follow African Food Change Makers on all our social media platforms. We are very active on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and X. So please follow us on all our platforms. Just search for African Food Change Makers on all the platforms and you'll find us. And finally, subscribe to our newsletters to receive latest opportunities in the agri-food industry. Don't sleep on this. And on this note, thank you so much for your active participation in this month's First Thursday program. Thank you for that participation. Thank you for the questions. Thank you for the engagement. And I'm glad that you all, one way or the other, have met yourselves and have already begun networking already. And I wish you all the best in everything that you are about. Thank you so much and God bless you. On this note, we have come to the end of the first Thursday for the month of September 2024. Thank you and have a wonderful day.